What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for day 23 of the 25 Days of Fate, and I know I normally do character spotlights on Sunday, but today I'm going to push the character spotlight back until tomorrow. And for today's video, I am going to be doing the 2019 banner preview for 2019. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm going to be showing you guys every banner that came out on Japan from January 1st until December 31st, and this will give you guys a good preview of what servants are coming and in what order, and you guys can kind of plan around that and save your courts or spend your courts accordingly depending on what you want. So this is going to be a long video, and I'm really not going to be doing too much other than just talking about what characters are on the banner, because otherwise it would be a like 2-hour video. So I'm just going to go through these banners and talk about them a little bit and tell you guys what servants are there, and that's it. So yeah, we're going to move on and start with the first banner, which is going to be a paid courts banner, and this will be for the New Year celebration event. Now, I do also need to note that just because this happened on Japan and just because these servants were rated up on the Japanese version of the banner does not mean it's going to be the same for global. There are a few banners that we might not get. There are a few banners that will be different. There are some that we've already gotten, so this is just what Japan got. This is not necessarily what we're going to get, but more often than not, it should be similar, on a similar schedule and similar servants, but just keep in mind that they could be different, so just keep that in mind. Don't be surprised. So as I said, the first banner is going to be a lucky bag pull, guaranteed SSR, paid. It's only paid courts. But you have the option between all the different classes. So you have a Sabre Banner, an Archer Banner, a Rider Banner, Lancer Banner, Assassin Banner that comes with the extra classes, Caster Banner, Berserker Banner. So you get to pull on one of those with the paid courts, and you're guaranteed to get one of the servants, 5-star servants. So I'm going to go through each of them and talk about the servants. So for the Sabre version, you have the ability, or you're guaranteed to get one of either Artoria Pendragon, Altera, or Mordred. You could get more of them, and the 4 stars are rated up as well, so you guys can see them there. But yeah, you're guaranteed to get one of those 3. For the Archer version, you're guaranteed to get either one of Orion, Arjuna, or Nikola Tesla. For the Lancer banner, you're guaranteed to get either Karna, the Lancer version of Artoria Pendragon, or Enkidu. The Rider version, you're guaranteed to get one of either Drake, Queen Meve, Ozzy, or Quetzalcoatl. For Assassins and the extra classes, you're guaranteed to get either Jack the Ripper or Joan of Arc, the original one. So nice 50-50 chance there. For Casters, you're guaranteed to get either Waver, Tamamo, or Sanzang. And then finally, for Berserkers, you're guaranteed to get either Vlad, Nightingale, or Q-Alter. So all of these are really good choices. Just depends on which servants you have, which servants you want. Me personally, I'm torn between either pulling on the Rider banner or the Assassin banner. And I know I said I was going to pull on the Assassin one, but I am kind of leaning towards pulling on the Rider one. And that's pretty much because Riders get no love in 2019. So I don't think they get a 5-star servant. I might be wrong. We'll see as we go through the banners. But if they do, it's not something I want. So I might pull on the Riders and hope I get either Drake or Ozzy or Quetzalcoatl. And, you know, I'm going to pull for Hassan on the Assassin banner. So that'll give me an Assassin. I have Cleopatra already, so I already have a 5-star there. So I might do that, but we'll see. Still got a few more days. So next up, we have the New Year Summon banner, which will come with Musashi. So this banner will range from January 1st to January 15th. Now this will come alongside the paid banner, but this one is going to be different from the Japanese version, almost definitely, because we got some of these already for Thanksgiving. So the banner is probably going to be different, but it's probably still going to feature a lot of really good limited servants. So probably want to pull on it. You know, Musashi's worth pulling for alone, so there's that. But for the Japanese version, you have the new servant Musashi, who is a 5-star Saber. And then you also had Gilgamesh, Shiki, Iskander, Ilya, Kintoki, Skahak, and Ishtar as the rated up servants for the banner. So this is a fantastic banner to pull on. I honestly really wish that all these servants still come out, because all of them I really want. I already have Ishtar, but other than that, I don't have any of them, so they would all be new, and I'd probably spend quite a few quartz on it. It is also broken down into different days, and I'm not going to cover the different days of the events unless there's something significant there. I'm just going to do the main banners, otherwise there'd be so many different banners. But yeah, you know, the other days are just broken down into different characters being rated up that are already on the initial banner. So then following Musashi, we have Hassan's banner, which is going to start on January 11th and go until January 25th. And this will give you the chance to get the new 5-star assassin, Hassan. He is the only rated up character on the banner as far as 5 stars and 4 stars go. I'm not including 3 stars on this list because you can get them all in friend points. So Hassan is going to be the big one to get, and I'm going to try and get him. You know, he's a fantastic assassin. So this is another good one to pull on. You know, maybe after Musashi's banner, then you might not have too much left over. But the one thing you're going to know is that these characters don't come back very often, and I don't believe he comes back until December. Again, we'll see, because I'm going to go through them, so, you know, I could be wrong. We can correct myself along the way. But, yeah, you know, there's not too many chances to get some of these characters, so you have to pull when they come around. After that, though, we do have the Revival of the Moon Goddess pickup summon. So this is going to be a repeat one, and this is going to feature Orion. And then after that, on January 25th to February 8th, we're going to have the Revival of the Prison Tower. And this one is going to feature the 5-star Avenger, Edmund Dantes. Moving on into February, we have the 8 million download campaign, which for the Japanese version had Leonardo da Vinci rated up as the 5-star servant. And that will span from February 1st to February 8th. This one might be a banner that Global might not receive. We might get a banner, but it might not necessarily be this one. They might put a filler banner in to cover the dates instead of what Japan got here. I'm going to try and point out the ones I don't think we're going to get, or the ones that might be different. But of course, that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong. But most of the download campaign banners we probably won't get at least the same time or specific details, because the downloads might not match up. After that, though, on February 8th to February 22nd, we will have the Valentine's banner. This will introduce the new character, 5-star Berserker Mysterious Heroine X, Alter. So, pretty good character. You know, this one might be another one I'm going to pull for. The beginning end of 2019 is just like hammering me with 5-star servants that I want. And this is another reason why I might not pull on the Assassin banner for the paid gacha, because both Joan and Jack the Ripper are in this, as well as Tamamo and Artoria Pendragon, Nightingale, and Sanzang. So a lot of characters I want are in this banner, as well as the new event servant, or not event servant, but the new banner servant that I do want. So this is a pretty good banner. Obviously for me personally, I want some of the characters, so it's a good one for me, maybe not for you. Then there is a second Valentine's banner, and also on the first one, it's only female characters. You can only get female servants in that banner and this banner, and this one is going to range from February 11th to February 17th, and this one will also feature the Alter version of Mysterious Heroine X, and this one will include Altera, Orion, Drake, Mordred, Queen Neve, Artoria Pendragon, and Quetzalcoatl. So it just depends on which servants you want, and if you do want to pull for it, then there you go. There is also a male version of the Valentine's Day rate up, and that is going to be from February 8th to February 22nd, and that will feature Nikola Tesla, Arjuna, Karna, Enkidu, Ozzy, Waver, Vlad, and Kualter. And that one will only be male servants. There will be no female servants in that one, so you do not have a chance at getting Mysterious Heroine X Alter. And then finally, for the last banner of February 2019 is the Shinjuku Pickup Summon, and this will introduce 3 new characters, being the Shinjuku Archer, Shinjuku Assassin, and Shinjuku Avenger, all of which are very good servants and characters you might want to go for. However, if you are planning on pulling for these characters, but they're not like super exclusive characters that you have to have, maybe I recommend waiting, because they do come back on a few banners, and you can optimize your quartz by pulling on those banners, trying to get the servants, because they are rated up there. This is more so for the 4 stars than the 5-star. If you do want the Archer, then this might be a good banner to pull for, but he does come back a few times, so keep that in mind. And that's what this video is for. Moving on to March, starting on March 1st to March 8th, we have the Shinjuku 2 pickup summon, which will feature a pair of 4-star servants. The first one being Alter Emiya, which is going to be a 4-star archer. And the second one is going to be Alter Artoria Pendragon, also a 4-star saber. So this one's a new character for Emiya. I do not recommend pulling on this banner because he is featured on a few banners later on, as well as other ones with the Shinjuku units. So really, this one is definitely a skippable one in my opinion. Next up, on March 8th to March 22nd, we have the Chaldea Boys pickup summon, and I'm really curious about this one because it has Astolfo on it, and yeah, so I don't know why they are there, but it also has Shiro as the 5-star. So this is a revival one. It's one we had last year. We're gonna get it again. You can only get male servants in this banner as well. After that though, from March 8th to March 22nd, we also do have the Chaldea Boys pickups banner number 2. And this one will feature a new 5-star saber, and that is going to be Arthur Pendragon prototype. This will also feature Waver, Vlad, Nikola Tesla, Arjuna, Karna, Kualter, Ozzy, and Enkidu. And once again, you can only pull male servants on this banner. Next up, from March 15th to March 31st, we have the revival of the Gudaguda pickup summon, and this will feature the 5-star saber Okita Soji, as well as the 4-star Emiya. So this might be another banner I pull on because I do want Okita Soji, but if I do have Musashi at this point, I probably will skip the banner as Musashi is a better saber overall. But I do want Okita at some point. Maybe, hopefully if I have Musashi, I'll just get Okita on like a guaranteed banner or something like that. After that though, from March 29th to April 4th, we have a each class pickup summon. So this is essentially like the paid gachas, except it's not for paid gachas. So these banners come out and you can only get certain characters from each class in the banners. So there's going to be one for each class, just like the paid banners, and they have the exact same servants. You're not guaranteed to get a SSR in these banners though, so do keep that in mind. So for sabers, you get Artoria Pendragon, Altera, and Mordred. Archers will feature Orion, Nikola Tesla, and Arjuna. Lancers will have Karna, Artoria Pendragon, and Enkidu. And Riders will have Ozzy, Drake, Queen Meave, and Quetzalcoatl. Assassins and Extra will have Jack and Joan, and Casters will have Waver, Tamamo, and Sanzang. And finally, Berserkers will have Vlad, Nightingale, and Kualter. So that brings us into the month of April, and in this one we have the second Gudaguda banner, and this one will feature a new 5-star Berserker, and that will be Hijikata Toshizo. And this will also feature Nikola Tesla as a 5-star servant, with Thomas Edison and Helena as 4-star rated up units. The next banner in April will go from April 19th to May 3rd, and this will be a Fate Extra CCC special. And this one is one that we might not get, because it was a pre-launch campaign, so we might not get this one as well. It might be something different, it might be substituted out. But this one will feature Bride Nero, Gilgamesh, Karna, and Tamamo as the 5-star rated up servants. Moving on to May now, and we have the second Fate Extra banner, and this one we will get because it features new servants. It's just a matter of how they're going to like space it out with the other event. But this one will feature the 5-star Alter Ego, which is a new class, but it'll be the 5-star Alter Ego Meltrilis. This will also feature the 4-star Alter Ego Passion Lip and the 4-star Saber Suzuka Gozen. Next up in May, from May 10th to May 24th, we have another Fate Extra banner, and this one is going to feature a new 5-star, and this is going to be another Alter Ego being Sesioi and Kiara. This will also feature the Alter version of Emiya. So if you're going to pull for Emiya, then this will be a better banner to pull on because you also have the chance of getting the new 5-star character. And then to end out the month of May, we have the 9 million download pickup summon, which will reign from May 24th until June 7th. And this will feature Ishtar, Orion, and Quetzalcoatl. There's actually one more banner in May, even though it does start on the 31st of May and go into June 14th. This will be the revival of the Rashomon pickup summon, featuring Shuten Doji and Ibaraki Doji. Moving on to June now, from June 7th until June 21st is going to be the revival of the Shinjuku banner, and this will give you a chance of getting all 3 of the Shinjuku characters once again. It's the same banner as we previously had. I'm not too sure why it's a revival banner, but usually the revival banners come out the year after. But hey, you know, this is another good chance to get them if you missed them the first time around. After that, we have the revival of the Onigashima pickup summon, and this will range from June 14th to June 28th, and this will give you a chance of getting Raiko, Kintoki, Tamamo as the 5-star rated up servants. And then for the 4-star servants, you have Suzuka Gozen, Emiya Archer, Emiya Alter Archer, Emiya Assassin as the 4-star servants. So again, this will be a really good banner if you want Emiya Alter or Suzuka Gozen. So then moving into July, from July 5th to July 19th, we have the Agartha pickup summon, and this will feature 3 new characters, the 5-star of that batch being a caster called Fuyayo Caster, as well as the Fuyayo Assassin and El Dorado, who will be a Berserker. After that, we have the Agartha pickup banner number 2, which will feature Drake as the 5-star and Chevalier and Hercules as the 4-star banner units. This will probably be a skippable banner, in my opinion. Next up, we have the returning summer unit banners, and this will range from July 12th to July 29th. And this one will feature the 5-star Tamamo Lancer, as well as the 4-star Archer, and Bonnie and Mary Reed, the 4-star Rider Mordred, and the 4-star Lancer Kiyohime. So the summer units function a little bit differently than most other normal servants, as they primarily, and pretty much as far as I remember, exclusively only appear in the summer. So these are the only banners you can ever get them on. They're not included in the guaranteed SSRs or paid gacha banners. So if you do want these servants, then you're going to have to pull for them now, and if you don't get them, you'll have to wait till next year. After that though, we do have a Fate Granddaughter stage performance banner, and this will range from July 14th to July 17th. This banner I do not think we're going to get at all, but if we do get it, it'll feature, or at least in the Japanese version, it featured Mordred and Artoria Pendragon Lancer. I don't think we're going to get this. I don't even think they're going to give a substitute banner for it. They're just going to skip it. It was only 3 days. So don't count on this banner coming out. I could be wrong though. Again, my opinion. After that though, we do have the second summer banner unit, which is going to feature the Archer version of Artoria Pendragon, and the Ruler version of Martha, and the Caster version of Marie Antoinette. And this will range from July 20th to July 29th. So moving on, we have the second anniversary banner, which will range from July 30th to August 16th. And this is a Lucky Bag Summon, which is a paid quartz only banner that will guarantee you one SSR servant. Now this one is not class exclusive. It's just one banner with every 5-star servant in the game, and you're guaranteed to get one of them. This does not include the summer units, but other than that, all the 5-stars are in the game, so I put up some of the best ones, one from each class, and, you know, test your luck. You know, it's a random draw. If you don't have a lot of 5-stars, then this is going to be a good one. You're probably going to get something you don't have, but don't expect to get that one servant you do want. Like, if you want Hassan and you don't have him, and you try and pull on this banner, odds are you will not get Hassan, because there are a lot of 5-stars, and you only get one, or at least one. You only get at least one. You're guaranteed one. You could get more than one. But outside of that, there are actual second anniversary banners, and these will all feature the new 5-star ruler, and it's going to be Sherlock Holmes. So the banners are going to stretch from July 30th to August 18th. I believe all of them do have the same dates. And the first one is going to only feature Sherlock Holmes himself. And then there's going to be other ones, and they're going to feature Sherlock Holmes plus a batch of story character units. So the first one is going to be for Fuyuki and Orleans, featuring Sherlock Holmes, Artoria Pendragon, and Joan of Arc. The next one is going to be Septum and Okeanos, featuring Sherlock Holmes, Altera, and Drake. Next up, we have London plus E Pluribus, and this is going to feature Sherlock Holmes, Mordred, Tesla, Queen Maeve, Nightingale, and Q-Alter. And then we have the Camelot and Babylonia pickup summon, which is going to feature Sherlock Holmes, Artoria Pendragon Lancer, Ozzy, Quetzalcoatl, and Enkidu. Next up, we have the Shinjuku plus Agartha pickup summon, which will feature Sherlock Holmes, the Shinjuku Archer, Fuyayo Caster. So if you want any of these characters, this is the banner you want to pull for, because they're all there. Now, I guess, you know, if you do want exclusively, like you want one of them, then it might make more sense to pull for it on their exclusive banner, where there's less options, there's less units rated up. So that will increase your odds of getting them. But at the same time, the fact that all of them are in this banner, and you do have the additional chance of getting Sherlock Holmes, might be worth going for this banner if you just want them as good units as opposed to needing them as like one of your favorite characters. So as for the anniversary banners, I will probably pull on this one. There's one more actually, so let's talk about that real fast. And that is going to be the first anniversary and the second anniversary banner together. So this is just going to feature Sherlock Holmes and Leonardo da Vinci. But anyway, as for the second anniversary banners, the Shichiku and Agartha one is going to be one I'll probably pull on because I won't be pulling on their individual banners, so this will give me a good chance to pick up those characters. And I do want, let's see, 1, 2, at least 3 of them, maybe 4. So that's all for July, and now we're going to move on to August, and this is going to be the thing that might stop me from pulling on that banner I just talked about. And that is going to be the second batch of the summer characters, and these will all be new characters for Global. And the first one is going to be the Summer Race Pickup Summon, which will span from August 8th to September 1st. And this will feature the 5-star caster Nero Claudius. In addition to that, we also get new servants as 4 stars. We're going to get Frankenstein as a Saber, Nito Chris as an Assassin, and we're going to get Oda Nobunaga as a Berserker. I will be pulling for all 4 of these characters, and then after that, from August 17th to September 1st, we have part 2 of the Summer Banner featuring the 5-star Rider, Artoria Pendragon, and this is going to be the Maid Toria. And a lot of people are going to pull for her. So also feature the 4-star Archer Helena and the 4-star Lancer Raiko. So I'll be pulling for this one as well. I do want Maid Artoria. I don't really care about the other 2 that much, but I'm going to be pulling quite a lot on the summer banners. I did wish there was one where all the summer units were combined from last year and this year. After that though, we do have the Death Jail Summer Pickup 2, which is going to be part of Ishtar's event, I believe. And this will span from August 24th to September 1st, featuring the 5-star servants Queen Meve and Sanzang, with the 4-star servant being Thomas Edison. And then we have the Prisma Ilya movie pickup summon, which is again a banner we might not get, but this will span from August 25th to September 8th. This will feature Ilya as the 5-star servant, and she's the only character rated up. So if you want Ilya and you haven't gotten her at any point before that, this might be a good banner to pull on. And then after that, from August 30th to September 13th, we have another batch of each class pickup summons. And again, these are the same as before. You know, each class gets their own banner, and you know, you have a chance to pull for those characters. They're all the same. You know, there's a few characters that were added in because their banners came out between the last one. So I'm really not going to talk about them too much. You know, all the servants are the same as the previous ones. It's not guaranteed SSR. It's just the regular class banner. Try and get lucky. Get the servants you want. After that, though, we move on to the Nerofest Once More banner, and this will feature the 5-star servant Bright Nero and 5-star Brynhild. Now, I believe this is the first banner of 2019 that's not paid that Brynhild will show up on. So if you want her, go ahead and pull for her. I might actually pull for her because I want her, and I also want the 4-star Nero, who is rated up as well. So if I do not get Nero by the time this banner rolls around, I might do a few, not too terribly much, because I do have Bride Nero. Might do a few to get Brynhild. After that, though, from September 13th to September 27th, we have the Kyomath Exhibition Pickup Summon, or the Exhibit Pickup Summon. And we might not get this one as well, but I think we'll get it. It'll just be called something different. And this will feature Okida Soji and Hijikata Toshizo. So this is my chance to get Okida if I don't get her. I also want Toshizo, but I don't know. I hope we get this banner because it's a pretty good one. It also features Suzaku Gozen and Tamamo Cat. Next up, we have the 10 million download summon campaign, which is going to be from September 20th to October 4th. This will feature Merlin, Artoria Pendragon, Lancer, and this will also feature Artoria Pendragon Alter and Artoria Pendragon Lancer Alter. This is like a tongue twister. So many Artoria Pendragons. But yeah, we might not get this one either, but it'll probably be renamed and set as something else. But I do think we'll get this banner at some point. And this is another good chance to get Merlin if you haven't gotten him. So, yeah, I know you have to wait till September. That's like 9 months away. Next up, from September 27th to October 11th, we have the revival of the Halloween pickup summon, which will feature Cleopatra, and this will also feature Vlad Extra, Ibaraki Doji, and Nito Chris. And finally, for September, the last one is going to be another Fate Granddaughter stage play, and this one is going to span from September 29th to August 8th, featuring Da Vinci, Ozzy, Mordred, and it will also feature Lancelot, Gawain, and Tristan as the 4-star servants. Moving on to October, from October 8th to October 22nd, we have the Fate Stay Night movie Heaven's Feel launch event. Now, I would normally say we wouldn't get this one, but as it features a new character, we most likely will get this at some point in some capacity. This will feature the 5-star servant Artoria Pendragon, and it will also feature the new 4-star Lancer Parvati, and this will also feature Emiya, Artoria Pendragon Alter, and Hercules. Next up, we have the Shimosa Province Pickup Summon, which will range from October 14th to November 1st, and this is going to be one I'm going to pull on regardless of if I get Musashi or not. But this will feature Musashi as the 5-star servant, and this will also feature Tomoe Gozen as the 4-star archer. This will also feature Chiyome as the 4-star assassin, and this will also feature the 3-star lancer Hozoin. And I know I said I wasn't including 3 stars, but he is a new character, so obviously he's going to make the list if he's a new character. Next up, we have the second Shimosa Pickup Banner, and this will range from October 20th to November 1st. This will feature the 5-star servants Shuten Doji and Raiko, and this will also feature a pair of new 4-star servants. The first one is going to be Kato Danzo, who is an assassin, and the next one is going to be Yaguya. I can't even pronounce the rest of that. Yaguya, who is going to be a 4-star saber. Yaguya Tajima no Kami Munenori. Next up, from October 25th to November 8th, we have the Halloween pickup summon for this year. And this will feature the new assassin 5-star Osakabe Hime. Moving right along into November, we have the Interlude Story Campaign pickup summon, which will range from November 2nd to November 15th. This will feature the 5-star servants Ozzy and Zanzang, as well as the 4-star Emiya assassin. And then from November 8th to November 22nd, we have the Fate Apocrypha pickup summon, which will feature the 5-star servants from the anime being Joan of Arc, Shiro, Jack, Karna, Vlad, and the 4-star servant Astolfo. This one's kind of weird because it doesn't have all the characters in the anime, so there's no Siegfried, there's no Frankenstein. Who else is it missing? I think it's missing one more. After that, we have the revival of the Christmas banner, which will range from November 15th to November 29th. This will feature the 5-star Ishtar and 4 stars Emiya, Nursery Rhyme, and Martha. Next up, we have the 11 million download campaign, which will range from November 22nd to December 6th, and this will feature the 5-star assassin Hassan. And then finally in November, from November 29th to December 13th, we have the Salem pickup summon, which will introduce 2 new 4-star characters. The first one being the Okeanos caster, and the second one is going to be Nezha. Now moving on into December, and we have the Salem pickup summon 2, which will feature 2 new characters. The first one being the 5-star foreigner Abigail Williams, and then it's also going to feature the 4-star Midrash caster, and this will range from December 6th to December 20th. And then finally, the last banner of the year is going to be the Christmas pickup summon, which will range from December 15th to December 25th, and this will feature the new 5-star servant Ereshkigal, and this will also feature Altera, Medusa Lancer as a 4-star, Caster Gilgamesh as a 4-star. That is the final banner of 2019 for the Japanese version. Now again, things might be different for us, but more or less things will be similar. As you guys can notice, there are not a lot of repeats for some of the limited characters. Like characters like Artoria and Altera have so many banners and they show up all the time, but most people don't want them now. They really just want the limited characters. So like, I think Merlin only popped up once on a regular banner. Hassan popped up like 2 times. Musashi popped up a couple times. You know, I know these are just characters I want, but most of the characters don't come back too often. So, you know, if you really do want the characters, you know, pull for them. Save up your courts, pull for them. Hopefully this video will help you plan out your courts and, you know, spend them appropriately. So if it did that, then I've achieved my goal. This is a very long video, and I do apologize for any mistakes or pronunciation errors that I made, or any graphical errors. There's so many graphics that I had to make for this banner, or this video rather, and I'm sure I made a few mistakes here and there, so I do apologize for that. But yeah guys, I hope this video helped, you know, kind of get your schedule in order, and hopefully Global follows a similar path, so we kind of have a good idea of what we're doing. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I know we're nearing the end of the 25 Days of Fate, so thank you for sticking with me so long. We have a couple more videos to go. Tomorrow will be Musashi's Spotlight, so stick around for that. I was going to do that today, but then I was like, why not make the banner video today, make Musashi's Spotlight tomorrow after I already talk about her banner. So that made sense to me. So that's why I'm doing it that way. So stay tuned for Musashi's banner tomorrow. And then we have the giveaway on Tuesday. So I'm also thinking about making a video on Tuesday, but I'm also thinking about streaming. So it all depends on how much time I have. You know, it's Christmas, so I have other things to take care of as opposed to making videos. But, you know, it will be the final day of 25 Days of Fate, and I will definitely try and make some sort of video outside of the giveaway to try and get you guys, you know, the complete 25 videos and finish the challenge strong with something really cool. If not, though, if I can't get it done, then, you know, I do have the giveaway video, and I will be doing that live on Twitch. So hopefully you guys can come in and watch for that to see who wins the prizes. And I think that's about all I have to say. You know, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.